Hey, what up everybody? Welcome back. I'm JP and this is Good Talk HQ. Now for today's video, we're checking out some deals that are going on the Nintendo eShop. Every game will be under $5 and at an all-time low. But before we dive in, they did have the Mario Kart World Direct, and I'm kind of curious what you all thought about that. Didn't really feel like there was a whole lot added to the value proposition, considering they have raised the price. And that seems to be, the biggest point of contention with the consumer and fan base that was looking forward to buying a Switch 2 in 2025. Anyway, so let me know down below what you think about that, and let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, and we'll start with Sundered Eldritch Edition, which is a beautifully hand-drawn Metroidvania where you explore a chaotic, Lovecraftian world filled with hordes of enemies and colossal bosses. Now, it offers a mix of procedurally generated areas and handcrafted rooms with a dynamic combat system and an expansive skill tree. You can choose to embrace or resist corrupted powers, affecting both gameplay and the ending. Now, the game can be incredibly difficult at times, but it is very rewarding as well, and right now it's marked down to an all-time low. Make sure to check it out. Up next is Tormented Souls, which is a survival horror game that was inspired by the classics like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. It combines fixed camera exploration with puzzle solving and tense combat. You play as Caroline Walker, investigating the disappearance of two twin girls. As you explore a creepy, decaying mansion, the game features eerie lighting, limited resources, and plenty of jump scares. It's a love letter to old school horror fans with modern polish and some truly haunting moments. And right now it's marked down to an all-time low. 8 Doors Arum's Afterlife adventure is a Metroidvania based on Korean mythology. It features striking hand-drawn art and fast-paced combat. You play as Arum, a brave girl who journeys through the afterlife in an attempt to find her father. Now, the game features 7 different weapon types, a range of enemies, and a massive interconnected world that you get to explore. The game is accessible and not overly punishing, which will make it great for those who are new to the genre or looking for a more narrative-driven experience. Either way, it is a great game, and right now, it's at an all-time low. Up next is the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, which is of course a must-have for fans of retro action games. It includes 8 classic titles from the NES to the Game Boy and Genesis. The games are known for their tough-as-nails platforming, the gothic atmosphere, and maybe most of all, the iconic music. Now, while they can definitely be very difficult, rewind and save state will help out, and it does make the overall experience much more forgiving. It's a great bundle for both newcomers and longtime fans alike, and right now, it's at an all-time low. Alright, and if Castlevania isn't your thing, they also have the Contra Anniversary Collection as well, which puts together 10 classic Contra titles, including Contra, Super C, and Contra 3. Now again, these games are known to be incredibly, relentlessly difficult, and what I like about these is they offer local co-op action. And just like the Castlevania collection, it includes modern conveniences like save states, but even with all of that, the games will definitely test your reflexes and your patience. If you're a fan of the old school games or curious about them, definitely check out the bundle. Eldest Souls is a brutally tough boss rush game where you take on massive, godlike bosses using fast-paced Souls-like combat. Now, there are no filler enemies, just epic battles, each requiring precise timing and pattern recognition with a deep progression system and wonderful pixel art visuals. The game is perfect for anyone who enjoys mastering mechanics and learning from your failure, or just pure video game punishment. And if you're up for the challenge, make sure to check it out. It's at an all-time low. Tunnel of Doom is a unique mix of roguelike action and tower defense gameplay. You'll be exploring randomly generated mine tunnels, fighting off waves of monsters using guns, melee attacks, and traps. Between combat, you'll collect resources and make upgrades to survive the growing threat. It is definitely a fun blend of strategy and action with a lighthearted tone and solid replay value. Right now, it is at an all-time low. Endling Extinction is Forever is a powerful and emotional side-scrolling survival game where you play as the last mother fox on Earth, trying to protect and raise your cubs in a world ravaged by human activity. You'll scavenge for food, avoid threats, and guide your cubs through a hauntingly beautiful yet dangerous environment. The game is more about the emotional journey than difficulty, with themes of loss, hope, and consequences of environmental destruction. Now, it's a pretty short game overall, but it'll definitely stick with you, and right now it's at an all-time low. Wildfire is a clever, stealth-based platformer where we have elemental powers. You'll play as a mage who can control fire, water, and earth to manipulate the environment and sneak past or outsmart enemies. From setting grass on fire to flooding paths or growing vines, you're definitely encouraged to solve the levels creatively, and there are plenty of different ways to tackle almost every situation. It has a lighthearted, chaotic feel, and it does support co-op as well. If you haven't played, definitely check it out. Again, it's at an all-time low. Astebros is a pixel art roguelike with light RPG elements and co-op action added in. The game puts you in the boots of a knight, a ranger, or mage, exploring procedurally generated dungeons before the events of Agalos. Now, with random runs, loot-based progression, and colorful retro visuals, it's a fun bite-sized adventure, perfect for fans of light action platforming with good replayability. It's never too punishing, but it does ramp up as you get deeper into the game, and right now it's at an all-time low. Up next is Mondealy, which is a cozy, story-driven adventure where you stumble upon an underground kingdom beneath your hometown. You'll interact with quirky characters, make choices, and uncover secrets in a charming pixel art world. It's light on gameplay but rich in atmosphere and storytelling, offering a laid-back experience similar to Undertale or Night in the Woods. It's definitely a great choice if you're into heartfelt, character-driven narratives, and the soundtrack was incredible. Right now you can pick it up at an all-time low, and it's definitely worth checking out in my opinion. A Short Hike is an incredibly relaxing and uplifting adventure where we play as a bird named Claire hiking to the top of a mountain to get phone reception. Along the way you'll glide, climb, and explore at your own pace, helping others and uncovering secrets in the beautifully stylized world. The game is short and charming, only lasting about 3 hours, but it's full of feel-good moments, perfect for when you want something low pressure and heartwarming. And right now it's at an all-time low. Alright everyone, and here are some other deals to check out while you're already on the eShop. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you as always for hanging out. If you enjoyed yourself, remember to do all the YouTube stuff and blah blah blah. And with that, I will catch you on the next episode.